Hi everyone, RCL Wellness Director Leah Mello, and I'm going to discuss the importance of focusing on what you can control in terms of your training program while in quarantine, and also the idea of losing muscular gains while in quarantine. And this topic was brought up by a Royal Caribbean crew member who reached out to me via social media, and he was particularly concerned about losing his muscular gains while in quarantine. So my advice to him was, yes, you can or you may notice a difference in, let's say, muscular size or strength, slightly. While in quarantine, and the fact that you don't have access to the same equipment that you were used to using. But it's not going to be as drastic as you may imagine. So my advice to him was, okay, let's take a look at what you have control over. So he admitted to me that he has zero access to a gym and pretty much virtually nothing inside of his cabin that can really mimic the same amount of weight that he was using in let's say, a gym. So given that, I said, okay, let's focus on what you have control over. What you can control is, I highly recommend focusing on unilateral training. Unilateral training meaning working single leg exercises, single arm exercises. And research has shown that unilateral training and bilateral training can produce the same amount of muscular strength and size. So it's important to take that and use it. So what I said to him was unilateral training, and my second piece of advice would be to focus on other components of fitness. So fitness is not just about how much weight you can push in the gym. Okay, fitness is broken down into several different elements such as flexibility, balance, agility, speed, muscular endurance. So my advice to him was, okay, forget the fact that you can't push the same amount of weight, but what you can do is, let's say you're a little weak on flexibility. Work on your flexibility while in your cabin. Let's say maybe, for example, you have a poor ankle mobility. Well, poor ankle mobility will not allow you to squat as low. So therefore, this is now the time more than ever to find out any of those little weaknesses, focus on them, and improve them. And what you might find is that when you start up again, let's say in your regular routine, not only are you gonna bounce back due to muscle memory, but you may find that you're even better than you were before because you targeted those weaknesses. So again, we have to focus on what we have control over, and that was my best advice to him. A last thing that I just want to point out is making sure that you're getting the right amount of protein through food. So if you can focus on everything that you have control over, this will smooth the process of returning back to your regular routines. So I hope that this was helpful for all of you, and I also hope it eased any anxiety you may have, considering all the hard work you put into the gym. It's not going to go and completely disappear. You can absolutely gain this back as soon as you resume regular routine. Have a great day, everyone.